Hello friends, welcome back to Aaron's Anxiety. I am your host Aaron, your personal guide through anxiety. How are we doing today? I have a train that I have to stop for. I hope it doesn't take too long. So, I have been on Lexapro for about 11 months now, a little over 11 months. I'm coming up on that 1 year, and it's been a really interesting ride. Had a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and I will get to that in my 1 year Lexapro review that I'm going to do in the next couple weeks. I'm going to hit that year mark first. But that being said, I do have something new. I have something new. New? Yes, new. I have something new to share with you guys that I thought this far into it that I wouldn't have any new side effects or anything like that, but I do. I had a side effect pop up 11 months after taking it. I have not had this side effect since starting it, and honestly, if I haven't had people tell me about the side effect and them having this before, I would have never known. I never would have known that it was from that. And it's a weird one. So here's what happened. I was going to sleep, doing my normal thing, waking up, whatever, going through life, and then all of a sudden I noticed my teeth were like hurting. And I have strong teeth. Like I can bite into a popsicle like it's nothing. Yeah. I'm pretty hardcore. I'm a little bit of what you call a badass when it comes to popsicles. So, but anyways, my teeth were hurting. My molars and bicuspids and all those things were hurting back there. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. And after 2 days, I was, I don't remember what I was doing. I was working on something. And I kind of noticed that I was like clenching my jaw, like binding my jaw without thinking about it. Like I'd just be doing whatever I was doing, and then I would bind my jaw and just like press my teeth together. And that is actually a side effect of Lexapro. But the crazy part, like I said, isn't that I was even having it. The crazy part is why did I have it all of a sudden? How come I'm having it now, as opposed to having it back when all the side effects were really taking hold? Because a lot of people know, and I've said it several times on this channel, some of the side effects of Lexapro will actually subside as you're, going through the drug and you're getting acclimated to it being in your system. But 11 months later, holy cow. That's a new one for me. So, it's actually subsided a little bit. My teeth don't hurt now. I haven't noticed myself doing it. I was doing it for like the last, few days here. That's just kind of all nowhere. But I've also haven't taken my Lexapro today. So I'm thinking, man, wonder if I take this Lexapro, if I'll start clenching my jaw. So I'm going to do it, obviously. I'm a firm believer, and if you do have a side effect from Lexapro or any SSRI, to keep taking the medication until that side effect goes away, and if it does not, then talk to your doctor after, say, 2 to 3 weeks of that side effect. And sometimes the side effects, my friends, can be bad. So if you are new to Lexapro or Zoloft or anything like that, it is a known thing. You're not alone if your anxiety spikes. If you're having anxiety and you take the pill and your anxiety goes up for a while, like usually right after you take it, it'll be like 15-20 minutes after you take it, your anxiety will spike and it'll stay up for a little while, and then it slowly creeps back down. Excuse me, it was a long night. I woke up, I have a little baby, and he's the cutest little thing ever, and he's 7 months old, and he sleeps, we co-sleep. So I don't know what your thoughts are on co-sleeping, but we do it. He's my baby, and I love him, and I want him right there all the time. And Sam, my wife, was like, well, eventually we're going to have to get him out of the crib and put him into a pack and play or his crib or whatever. And I said, no, he's going to be here. Even when he's 19, I don't care. That's my baby, and I love him. Leave him there. Leave him there. He belongs with his dad. So, I woke up at 2 in the morning to him just looking at me. And I went, oh, hey buddy, how are you? Anyway, he was so happy that I was awake. And so I kind of just woke up and like played with him. It was at like 2:30 in the morning. I played with him for a little bit, and then he fell back asleep. Then I went back to sleep. But it messed up my sleep cycle. And then he kind of moves around, so you kind of halfway wake up during the middle of the night. Anyways, that's why I'm tired. So back to the Lexapro. You guys just have to go on these little journeys with me sometime. Otherwise, my brain will sit there and think about it, and I won't be able to tell you what So, I can tell you that too. I don't think I've ever told you guys that. When it comes to Lexapro, I don't know how to say it. So when I started taking Lexapro, it reduced my anxiety, and I started feeling more normal. I wasn't trying to pay attention to every single little detail to make sure everything's right all the time. I gotta be in control at all times of every little thing. It's okay. The Lexapro says, okay, let's relax, let's calm down, let's let this stuff go. You don't need that stuff. There's nothing you can do about these things. And then once I calm down, I'm pretty sure I got ADD, like bad, like so bad. And I think I actually have ADHD, if I had to be honest with you, because I have no attention span. Okay, so here's the thing with ADHD. I never knew I had it as a kid. Went through school, and then it hasn't been until the last year or so, since taking Lexapro really, that my doctor's like, dude, I think you might have ADHD, man. Because I'm everywhere, especially when I talk to people. I'm all over the map. When they're talking to me, I'm yeah, that's crazy, and I want to know 2 steps ahead of what they're saying. I'm just so impatient about waiting for them to get through what they're saying. Come on, I'm guessing this already. So, but then I'll also ask questions and stuff, which has actually helped me a lot with talking to people, because nobody wants to talk to a boring person. That's just well, then I went out to dinner with my wife, and I had the roast chicken, and then she had the salad with the grilled chicken, and then after that we moseyed. That sounds so boring. Come on. I'm let's roll, man. I ain't got time. I'm wasting my life listening about your roast beef. Let's roll. I ain't got time for this. That's how my brain is on the inside, but on the outside I'm oh yeah? Oh. Really? Was it good? Yeah. But inside I'm fucking go! Yeah, sorry. I try not to cuss too much on this channel. I do swear quite often. I call them sentence enhancers. But I try not to do it for this channel. Because I don't know my full audience. You never know. But that being said, yeah, so those are the different things. Now, yeah. And I like the fact that my brain is the way it is, as far as the, ADD goes, if I have it. I'm sure I do. It's pretty obvious to me. And then, yeah, that side effect. Clenching the jaw 11 months later? What is going on here, people? What is going on? Alright, well, that's all I got to tell you. Today is Tuesday. Still at work. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I went down south. Well, south to me. I'm in very, very, very northern Indiana. Literally, there's Indiana and Michigan, and I'm right there in between those two. So that being said, I'm way north. So I went south a little bit, and to a place called Angola. Spent some time down there this weekend. Had a good time. It was fun. Spent time with Henry. That's what I did this weekend. What did you guys do this weekend? Did you have a good time? Did your anxiety bother you? So that's another thing. I haven't talked about that. Travel anxiety. That could be another video. If you guys have a video idea, I'm thinking about running a side playlist of videos where all I do is answer whatever questions that you guys have at any given time. Damn the question. I don't care. Whatever the question may be, I will give you my take on it and what I know. And if I don't know something, I will probably just tell you, hey, I don't know, but that's interesting. Or I might, do a little research on it and then get back to you. So if you want me to start that kind of little side channel, I can do that. Just let me know. You know what I mean? I have nothing but time here, people. My time is your time, and that's false. I have so much to do. It's amazing. I can't even tell you. I don't even know what to do. I have so much stuff to do. It blows my mind. And the list just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But I will always make time for you guys, I promise. So, alright friends, until next time, if you're going through anxiety or depersonalization, derealization, depression, any of these things, or if you're just starting a medication such as an SSRI and it's kind of a little fretful, it's okay. None of this lasts forever. This will be fine. You're just going to get through this spot, and then you'll be back to par where you were, or darn near close to it. Okay, friends? The whole goal, I tell people, is to get to a safe place. You don't necessarily have to be back to where you were specifically. Just be back to a place that's better than that in the other direction, because you need to grow from whatever experiences you have, and anxiety is a great experience to grow from. You'll become a better, more well-rounded person in the end of it. So I know it's tough, but you're going to get through it. Just be positive. Fill your mind and your surroundings with good things. Try not to watch the news. That's nothing but bad news. I should just call it bad news. So surround yourself with good stories. Try not to focus on the bad stories. And that's all I have for you today. All right, friends. Until next time, I'm going to head to work and do my thing. And I'm Aaron. You're awesome. And I'll see you in the next video.